What's up, butthead?
What's up, House of Squeak Toys?
Just be ready. I was at work all evening and I know he's playful. He's like standing on my kneecaps right now.
I can already hear him sniffing and licking and hopping and licking.
I know. He's looking at you. What? 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 You gotta be calm while I'm on here, Bubba. Oh, he didn't ruin anything while I was at work again today. That's like 5 or 6 times in a row. I think he's done. I think he's all grown up.
Oh, you say that now.
I know.
Tomorrow you wake up and have a hole leading outside.
It's true. I know I had to call that lawyer earlier because I got sued, and he was barking the whole time. I'm like, man. But I figured it out. The suing is on hold. We made an arrangement. I'm not going to jail. I wasn't going to go to jail anyway, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got to figure out my driver's license thing because that might put me in jail someday.
No.
I was just looking. It's coming up on 8 years that I haven't taken care of that.
I have a suspended license in New York, and since that I've been to New York like a million times, and I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, I got to send a shout out and happy thanks to Jesse, Melissa, Callie, and Giselle, the people from Belvoir Winery who sent me a box full of snack treats.
Whoa, where's mine?
You can have some of mine. You can have some of my caramel corn if you want.
Did you get wine?
No, but I got chocolate-covered pretzels and chocolate-covered goodies and caramel corn and chocolates.
Cute.
Very exciting.
I also got that big-ass box from Jill. Oops, I wasn't supposed to say who it was from. She didn't want a shout-out. It's fine. She don't care. And nobody knows who we're talking about. But she sent us 2 boxes. One box had shower steamy things in it that smell so good, and then the other box had everything in the world in it, including the best vegan peanut butter cups we've ever had in our life. That every time we get on the phone, we're like, how many did you eat? How many did you eat?
Unreal is what they're called, and it's a perfect name.
Yeah, they're called Unreal brand dark chocolate peanut butter cups, and they're vegan, and oh my god.
Did you eat those little nubbins that looked like peanut butter too? They looked like little peanut butter corks.
No, I didn't eat that yet.
They're fucking great.
Dude, I had the vinegar corn nut looking things and they were gross.
Well, that's because you don't like vinegar stuff.
Bro, it was so vinegary. It tasted like straight vinegar. It wasn't even like a hint. It was like, I ate like 3 and threw them in the garbage.
Do I like salt and vinegar because that's my personality?
Oh, it is, though. I don't know if that's the reason, but accurate. But even those chips you like are like a hint. They're not like a bottle of vinegar. Please admit that those things were brutal.
They're pretty brutal. But don't you ever put vinegar on your French fries?
No.
What about mayonnaise? Do you put mayonnaise on your French fries?
No.
I think I'm Euro.
You are Euro. I use ketchup for my French fries, but I do eat like more salad dressing than I do salad. So it's not like I don't like vinegar. I just like it not alone.
Right. Do you put ketchup on your baked potatoes?
No.
Oh.
I use fake butter and salt, and that's all. And
have we ever talked about how I eat baked potatoes with drilling the whole core out of the middle of them?
Will you drill your potatoes?
Oh, that sounds great.
Yep. Toad is going absolutely crazy over here.
I can hear him. No, I would bake a potato or boil a potato, and then once it's cooked, I take like a apple corer and core the center of it out, but not so it goes all the way through, but so there's a hole in the top that goes deep down inside the potato, and then I put butter in the hole, and then I can walk around and eat the potato.
You should make like a high school volcano potato, baked potato.
Yes.
You know, I was thinking, what was the tip? I swear I was in the kitchen earlier and I remembered something that you told me before. Oh, I remember what it is. And I was like, this should be a new segment on the show called Tenny Tips. And it was that you told me when you change your garbage bag to put a dryer sheet in the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I still haven't done it, but every time I change my garbage bag, I think about it. It's in there. I just haven't done it. But yeah, that's you have so many weird tips.
Do you ever put other garbage bags in the bottom of your garbage can?
No, I do that at work, but I don't do it with food garbage because I feel like it gets like a juice.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
No, if you have a non-food garbage can, you should always put extra bags in the bottom of the garbage can. That's a janitor John tip.
Tenny tips.
Tenny tips.
Hashtag Tenny tips. Well, you've told me other weird shit before where I'm like, oh, yeah.
Here's another Tenny tip.
What?
Don't stand up too fast. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Stop. That's not a life tip. You have like life hacks. You have lots of them.
Not standing up too fast is a life hack. Where are you going? What do you think you're doing?
We don't do anything, so that's not a problem. I haven't done anything in 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Well, when did I go to New York? I don't remember. Since I went to New York, I haven't done anything.
Here's another Tenny tip. Get yourself some slippers.
I have some on right now.
Me too.
You have tips like, oh, like your travel. You have so many travel hacks.
I do have a lot of travel hacks. Plug your phone into the back of your television where the USB port is if you don't have a charger.
Okay, that's not that good. What about the travel Roku is the best one we've ever done.
Yes. And then travel electric kettle so you can boil water in your room and make yourself coffee.
Yeah, you used to bring a full ass coffee maker because you wouldn't use the dusty one in the room.
And who knows who's been jacking off in the back of it.
Okay, you really have irrational fears in this world.
If you don't think hotel rooms are fucking covered in semen, you're wrong.
Who's going to jack off in the back of the hotel coffee maker?
Who knows what the fuck people are doing these days?
Well, I have a lot of irrational fears. One of them being, I hate when I touch a rubber band. I always feel like a rubber band is going to snap on me. I hate the feeling or the anticipation of a rubber band breaking. It makes me want to die. I don't know why. That and popping balloons I fucking hate.
Anyway, back to who knows what people are doing in hotel rooms. I don't trust any. I like hotel rooms and I like traveling, but I don't trust people go to hotel rooms to do shit that they won't do in their own house. Yeah,
but hotels are so expensive now. I feel like that was like a old thing to do. Like, oh, let's go get a $45 hotel room. Like that doesn't happen anymore.
I remember when I was younger and dated girls, I used to get hotel rooms.
Wow, I got hotel rooms with guys before. It's fun. I love hotels.
They're just dirty.
They are, but it's very, I mean, you have talked about this before too. It's very non-committal. Like, I don't want somebody here.
No, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Like, even if I want to do whatever, I don't want you in my nice sheets.
Well, and it's a good reason to not have them at your house. And it's also a good reason that, okay, it's 11 o'clock. We got to go.
Yeah. They're one of my, like, it's honestly a big regret of mine now. But Tyson Fury, the heavyweight champion of the world, me and Angie hung out with him a long ass time ago. And his cousin, and we went to the bar and they got fucking kicked out because they tried to fight everybody in the bar. So then they were wasted. They had been drinking a lot longer than we were, and they were huge. Like he's like fucking 7 feet tall, and his cousin's tall too. And Bean was kind of young at the time, and so we left Gus. We got kicked out of Gus, which is pretty hard to do because everybody at Gus's acts like shit. So we're outside, and they're like, "We don't want to go home yet. Let's go to your house." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Absolutely not." I'm like, "You guys are insane right now." It was like shortly after I got my house. I'm like, "You guys are gonna wreck my whole house. You're like giants." And then I'm like, "You're gonna scare the shit out of my dog." It's like 1 or 2 in the morning. Like, no. And I said no. And now I wish I would have said yeah because he's like a really big deal. But whatever. I didn't want anybody here, and especially not them. They were like in chaos mode. I'm like, I can't think of anything worse. You're like an actual bull, like a living bull, and I'm gonna let you in my house. Like, I can't do that right now.
I can't believe that I used to let super drunk Gasoline Alley friends come over my house after Gus's closed.
I know. That's what it was. I'm like, no, this is a bad idea.
I woke up one morning after a quote-unquote party here, and we had, at some point, shaved my friend Kyle's beard off. And then my friend Matt's wife leaned against a wall holding a wine glass and cut her hand open. So my whole house was filled with beard hair and blood all over my house.
Ew. That sounds like a band name.
Beard, hair, and blood?
Yep. Or like an album at the very least. I was just, And I don't know I don't know. I was kind of, no, stuck up's not the word. Uptight? Yeah, I was like uptight in my earlier drinking career. Like it took me a while to get, and I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like some people are just like ragers from the second they hit like 18. Like I was always kind of adult for my age, I feel like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't drink in my 20s at all.
Yeah.
So by the time I did start drinking, like I was already, I didn't start drinking until I was 31 or 30. So by that time I was like, I guess I got to kind of temper this because I'm an adult.
Yeah, like I'm not going to like get a DUI or ruin my house or fucking, yeah.
We've talked about this before, like I am in such a minority of people who have reached their 50s and don't have a DUI.
Yeah, I don't have one either, knock on wood. I took some real stupid chances when I was younger several times, but it wasn't ever like, woo, joyride or woo, let's go to the next party. It was just like, I can't leave my car here and I really just want to fucking go home.
I've just always lived close enough to where when I'm drunk, it seems like more of a hassle to get in my car than just walk out of the bar and start walking home.
Yeah, that's true. I would never walk home from Gus's. I don't know how you do it or why you do it. It's so far.
It is not far. It's literally like 2.5 miles.
That's fucking far. Who wants to walk 2.5 miles when they're drunk?
It's fun. It doesn't seem like 2.5 miles when you're drunk.
And I would be like, I'm never getting home. I'm just going to lay down and die. Bro, remember you called me the other night? You like literally called me and you were like, hey, what's up? And I was like, what? And you're like, I don't know, like blah, blah. And you start talking. I go, why are you calling me so late? And you're like, how late is it? I go, 3:30. And you're like, oh, I thought it was like 1. Which is hilarious that we think 1 is early anyway. But I was like, is something wrong? I was so tired. And you were like, what's up?
I honestly thought it was like 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning. I didn't realize it was like 3:30.
You called me like it was 3 in the afternoon. I was like, can I fucking help you? That was so funny.
I love the nightlife.
I know, I do too.
I love to boogie on the disco round. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, save that for Belvoir. The disco party. I'm already looking at outfits. I literally just found one right before.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I want to do a dress or pants, like bell bottoms.
I mean, I have to figure out what I want to do, but I feel like every male that's going to be there is going to do a white John Travolta suit.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to be one of the like slime ball friends that hung out with John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah. Do you have any old like bell bottoms?
I don't know. I would have to look through the boxes of clothes that I have upstairs. I'm sure there's a pair of pretty big flared pants up there that are probably polyester that look disco era.
We could find some anyway. That would be a fun day trying to go out and find our disco outfits.
Yeah, we need to go to a thrift store soon.
I know. Ooh, I sold a book on eBay today for $80.
Oh, good. Did you drop our book down yet so we can sell it?
Honestly, right after that one, I dropped ours more because I was like, fuck it. I need money right now. But the book, I showed it to you before. It was that Red Fog Over America book.
Yeah.
It sold, it was like an early ass version. It sold for $80. I got that at the thrift store for like a dime.
That's a pretty good turnaround deal.
I know. I'm so stoked. So I got to list more. I have like stacks here. But this is crazy because you know how I always look them up when I'm in the thrift store and I know how much they are then. And then when you re-look them up, like all of those books like go up and down and up and down. And a few of the ones I have right now are like down. I'm like, fuck. So I have to wait. You have to wait until you have like the only copy on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in Christmas depression, buying myself stuff for Christmas mode.
I know. I've been doing that a little bit too. Not anything big, just like tiny stuff.
Well, I'm trying to think of something fun that we could do maybe for Pates, and maybe we could do it for Christmas. And so I bought us, are you ready for this? This was my great John Tenney idea.
Oh no, I don't know if I'm ready.
I bought us Simon.
Like the memory game?
Yeah.
Why do I have the worst memory in America?
We're going to play Simon on Zoom for the Pates for Christmas.
You're a psycho. All right, we'll do that.
Green, red, blue. Green, green,
red, blue. Be like, pow, 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 pow. That'll be fun. Yeah, we definitely have to do those soon. I was thinking we have to go to Mark's party this Sunday from 6 to 10 promptly. I was thinking we could do like a rando Zoom after and just because we're already going to be drinking.
Okay.
So we'll see about that. Because I don't know. Yeah, we could do it here because I don't want to be gone for 4 hours and then like, because I know you said something about going to Gus's, but it's like I don't want to leave the dog for all that time and then just like stay out.
I know.
So we could come here or we could go to your house.
That's
Whatever.
fine.
Okay, we'll see how everybody feels about that. Because it's kind of late for a Sunday, but who cares? A lot of us stay up late anyway.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how we could do a toad cam.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like how
I
I can...
always walk around in my pajamas, though.
What?
I always walk around in my pajamas, though.
No. I mean, like, if you and I do something, I bring my computer or something, and then your computer can be on you and me, and then we can have, like, a rando toad cam set up somewhere.
Oh, yeah, like he's one of the people in the Zoom room?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I like that. I thought you meant, like, in my house. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm like, I look like shit, like, 90% of the time I'm not camera ready, so... no, I like that idea. Toady cam. I feel like we need to do like some kind of divination with him too. We could do like fucking whatever we want to do.
We can have him try and pick, like we can set up all of his different toys and then we can have everybody try and guess which toy he's going to pick.
Yeah. Wizard Toadman. What else was I going to bring up? Oh, so this is fucking crazy. If it's still up in the air, but if I have to do something next week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, could you watch Toad for me?
What?
You would have to come here and stay.
What?
Yeah.
You're pulling this on me now?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have things to do.
What do you have to do?
I have my Den of Geeks thing with Aaron that I have to do next week.
What day?
It's either Tuesday or Wednesday, and it's in the afternoon.
Yeah, I have Wi-Fi, bro.
I can't do it with a dog fucking hopping around and attacking my leg and biting my face.
You'll be fine. Well, you could also just go to your house during that time and come back.
I'll have to think about it.
Okay. But anyway, there's a mission. It's kind of like when the bat phone rings and then this thing happens and then somebody told me that I might have to fly to another country and it would be the farthest I've ever traveled in my life. And they said, do you accept this mission? And I go, yeah. It's very mysterious. I can't talk about it right now. I will tell you about it, but I can't tell you right now. But it was far, and it would be crazy. And it doesn't make any sense.
I'll have to think about it. What's in it for me?
I mean, not a whole lot, if we're being honest, but you get to hang out with the Toad Man. That's like worth its weight in gold, right?
You mean I have to interact and engage with something all day long when I don't normally have to?
Yeah, dogs raise your whatever it is, your oxytocin.
No, not me.
No, they do. No, they do.
Cats do that for me.
Okay, just pretend he's a cat.
I can't because he acts like an insane person.
He's better now. That was a lie. He's getting better. He's been crazy this entire time. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, okay, so we'll just see if that happens. But I'll tell you all about it, and you would be like, yeah, you should go.
I'll think about it.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Other thing that happened is you fucking ratioed the shit out of me on Twitter this past week.
People like my legs more than yours.
God damn it. Okay, here's the backstory. There was these two girl fighters fighting, and somebody commented on my I said something about it. Somebody commented on the tweet, yeah, but she's wearing those leg tattoos well. And up until they said that, I didn't even see any. I was like, what leg tattoos? And then they went to another camera angle and she had like one tattoo on her bottom left leg. And I'm like, what leg? She has no leg tattoos. What are you talking about? So I was like, oh, fucking K. So I posted my legs like, those aren't leg tattoos. These are leg tattoos. And then you go, okay, thirst trap. And I go, your turn. Meaning you could just post a normal thirst trap like in a shirt or a fucking selfie. And you did the exact copy of my fucking leg picture. Like, up to your, like, full legs, full thighs, in the same exact pose. I fucking laughed so high. I laughed so loud, out loud, and then it just snowballed. Like, Cliff Barackman saw your fucking legs. Alan Greenfield saw your fucking legs and commented on it. It, like, took on a mind of its own. I'm like, this is insanity. I fucking loved it, though. I couldn't believe you did that.
Here's the You know, people talk to me all the time about when they meet me, like people who have seen me on television, when they meet me, they say, like, I didn't know that you were so goofy.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize what a fucking goofball I am.
You are a goofball.
And that's a perfect example of doing something goofy. Like that's when we talk about like how we don't have a brand, we just are who we are.
Yep.
Like that's just who I am. And I told you once, Amy Bruni posted a picture of her in the bathtub drinking a glass of wine. So I got in my bathtub and got myself a cup of coffee and posted the same picture.
See, that's and to what you just said about our brand or whatever, us just being wieners all the time and not caring. Like, me and you are definitely shy or like reserved to an extent, or like private people, whatever. But neither one of us will ever leave a joke on the fucking table. You know? Like, if it's there, I don't care if I have to like throw myself, all of my inhibitions, all of my whatever out the window. I have to snatch the joke.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. And you fucking snatched it. I was stunned. I'm like, here's Tenny's winter ass legs on my fucking Twitter.
I was going to go further than that, but I really pulled myself back because this will sound absolutely ridiculous, but I knew there'd be no way that I could convince people that it was fake. But while I was trying to get the like shot to get my legs in the same position as your legs and stuff, I thought, how funny would it be if I went in the kitchen and I had smart dogs? And I was like, just lean one of these smart dogs on your leg and just subtly clip the top of it so you can see the top of the smart dog.
That's so gross. That's so gross. I thought you were going to say, what if I just like drew all over my legs real fast? Not that you were going to go get a smart dog. God.
But then I wouldn't ever be able to convince people that it wasn't a smart dog. You know what I mean?
Know. They'd be like, Tenny's got a weird, skinny, small penis. Pass it on. What are you doing? Don't mess up stuff. He's crazy. So yeah, that happened. Good times, great times. And then I put it on our Instagram if anybody wants to see it and doesn't have Twitter. And, oh yeah, people have been asking fucking incessantly. I mean, I'm acting like this is a problem. It's not a problem. I'm just saying, our P.O. Box address is in our Instagram story highlights at the top of the, oh my God, don't! Shh! At the top of our Instagram page. And then also, I'll just say it right now, it's P.O. Box 2107. Royal Michigan, 48068. If anybody needs it. What are you doing? He's just ripping the house apart.
Did I ever talk about, I have a mnemonic device for remembering our P.O. Box number.
Please tell me, because I always forget what it is.
Okay, so what do you need to win at blackjack?
21.
And to get 21, you need to be lucky, right?
Yeah.
Lucky number 7, 2107.
That's smart. That's smart.
That's how I remember it. 2107. I do fuck up the zip code all the time, though, because...
Me too, because it's not our one.
Well, where I grew up in Royal Oak, it was 48067, and I lived in 48067 for like 35 years. Then I moved to 48073, and the P.O. Box is 48068, and I just get them mixed up all the time.
Yeah. What else? Okay, so I just remembered I had a client today. They told me the craziest fucking story. I was not prepared. What were we talking about? Oh, she's like big into cars. She has like a car that like turns rainbowy in the sun. So I was like, how's your rainbow car? Blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, I don't know how to fucking relate to car people. I don't care about cars. But I had just seen, I don't know if you saw that video on Twitter of that guy clearing the snow off of his car. And that giant piece of cement falls on his fucking car and almost kills him.
I didn't see that, no.
Oh my God, I'll send it to you. It's insane. He like gets away at the last second. So anyway, I'm like, I gotta show you this video, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you almost got turned into a pancake. And then the word pancake like triggered her brain. So I finished I showed her the video. It was insane. And she's like, oh my God, I have to tell you the story. She works at a car company. And I'm not going to say which one, but like they have to watch those like don't do this videos, like OSHA videos or whatever the fuck. So they showed her this video of like when you're driving a forklift, like, don't do this, don't hurt people, whatever. So she said they showed them, and it wasn't like an example, like, ooh, don't do that. Like for tattooing, they make you watch videos about bloodborne pathogens, or like when I was bartending, they would make you watch the stupid videos about don't serve somebody who's drunk, and the drunk guy in the video would be like the worst drunk guy ever. But this was like an actual fucking surveillance video that they showed them from a different, like some factory. I don't know if it was a car company or not, but it was a guy driving a forklift, and he was on his fucking cell phone, and he backed over his coworker, and literally, she said he was literally a pancake. Like his whole body, he was like a piece of paper. Like he fucking flattened a human. I'm like, they showed you that at work? She's like, yes. She's like, I've never gotten over it. I still like you just said, so like I went to show her that video and I said pancake, and she's like, I know. She's like, I'll be on my phone some days and just think about that video. I'm like, I cannot believe they showed you a video of a guy. Look, what about that guy's fucking family? Did he say, yes, show this to every fucking company in America?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. If I would never, I would be so pissed if I was at a job thing and they showed me someone literally getting run over into like a puddle.
I don't know how they can get away with that, because one of my family members, that happened to them. Yikes. So, like, one of my family members ran over someone in a bulldozer.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, he was backing up, and the person was doing line of sight behind the tires of the bulldozer, and my family member didn't know that the guy was back there, and so just put it in reverse and rolled backwards, and then everybody jumped up onto the bulldozer and told him not to turn around and just get off the bulldozer. But I mean, like, I don't know how you could just show that to people without saying, like, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah, like if you have a weak stomach, like literally don't watch this. Or if you're like a normal human, don't fucking watch this.
Yeah. Well, I've talked about before, like the pictures they showed us at Kinko's.
Yes.
When we were doing traffic accidents and things, like at least we had to sign papers that said, like, we know we're going to see terrible things, you know?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, can you imagine? I'm like, I can't imagine ever, like, if you were the driver and you did that, how would you get over it? And then she said in the video, there was like several coworkers standing around, just like frozen. So like other people saw it. Like, what would you even do? Insane. I'm like, when she gets done telling me the story, and I'm like, I'm glad that you know that I'm like the one to tell that story. I'm like, I don't know what that says about me, but I'm really glad you told me, because that's fucking insane. It was nuts. I seriously, like, my clients are like a therapy session. I hear the craziest shit from my clients. Wait, so wait. What happened to your family member? Like, and that's what I was wondering too. I'm like, did this guy go to jail, or is it like a workman's, like it just gets like eaten up by insurance and that person doesn't get in trouble? Like, how does that work?
Yeah. I mean, there's, court cases and stuff, but, there's so many people, especially on a construction site, who were like this, the person shouldn't have been back there. The machine was on. Like, they weren't following safety protocols. It's not the driver's fault. The driver can't, know where everybody's at. When the machines are moving, you're supposed to be in a certain spot so that you don't get run over,
True. Brutal, but true.
Yeah. But I'm fairly sure that fucked up forever my family member when you accidentally kill someone, especially in a manner like that.
Yeah, so it's... what was I just going to say? Somebody DM'd me today and said that they want you to do their wedding in West Virginia. They want you to marry them.
Yeah.
I said that I'm sure he would, but I'm his chauffeur, so...
For now, when's the wedding?
Next year.
Well, I might have my license by then.
Okay, fucking, you've been saying that for 5 years. Let's just let...
I've been saying it for 2 months. No.
Well,
on here, I've been saying it for 2 months.
What does that even mean?
I mean, I've been saying it to you for 5 years.
I know, I was just going to say, you were saying it before we went to Saugatuck and fucking hung out with your sister, that's for sure. And that was like 6 months ago.
Well, I've been saying it to myself for 8 years. I've been saying it for a few, and then I've been saying it on this podcast for a couple months.
Okay, so when am I driving you to West Virginia is the question.
You're not. I'm going by myself. I'll have my driver's license.
Oh, God. Why would you want to go by yourself anyway?
To leave you out of the loop.
Cool. You're such a good fucking friend. I love this show. This is my favorite fucking show. I love it here.
Do you want to watch my dog? No. Can I drive you somewhere? No.
I know. Are we friends? Fuck. God. I have a fucking secret mission. And you stay home all day. You literally just said the other day, I have to walk to the dollar store so I have something to do. So just do this thing for me so I can do a thing.
I need you to come over my house without your dog 3 days the week of Christmas.
Fine.
You have to sit in my house for 8 hours a day for 3 days.
That doesn't make any sense. If you had a cat to take care of, I would take care of it if you had to go on a trip.
I need to make sure that my furnace is turning on, so you have to sit in the house for 8 hours a day for 3 days.
Make sure your brain is turning on.
I have a secret mission.
I do. Wait till you hear. I can't say it right now. It's a secret. Okay, so I was watching 90210 the other day. That's all I've been doing. And there's a new thing that we have to add to our lexicon. Claire on there, who dates Steve, she was being mean. She's always fucking mean on there. But he was trying to ask her if she was PMSing, and he goes, Is it puffy, mean, and snappy time?
Puffy, mean, and snapping.
Snappy time. Meaning, like, are you PMSing right now?
Is that okay to say in this era?
I don't know. I will definitely say now that I'm having puffy, mean, and snappy time. It sounds better than PMSing.
Can you still say that to women online, like right now, if they're acting?
No, I doubt it. It's not very nice.
Well, the whole thing is it's the assumption that just because someone is being snarky.
Yeah, that's rude.
Right?
And also, and we've talked about this before too, I feel like men have a fucking monthly time when they're cranky too, whether they have periods or not.
Oh, no, for sure. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, guys PMS too. I don't know what that is or what kind of like hormone dump or whatever the fuck you guys have, but something happens. Puffy, mean, and snappy time.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that to people anymore.
Well, I mean, you could say it to your own friends. I can admit, I've warned you before when we're about to leave for a road trip. If I'm like on my time, I'm like, I'm just going to tell you right now that if I snap at you at any time on this road trip, it's not me. It's literally coming from a place that I can't control. I do warn you.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the other thing is too is you're insane, so I need those warnings. I need those warnings that it's not just your normal insanity.
I know, you're right. You're right. I have a very short temper, and I don't know. I do have a very short temper. I'm better than I used to be, I think.
I have the longest temper in the world.
Well, yeah, after living with your parents, you should have thrown them both out the window.
Yeah.
Well, at least your dad. Your mom was fine.
But once the fuse is lit, you better stand back.
I know. Yeah.
I will blow this fucking universe apart with my brain.
I know.
I haven't punched anybody in a long time. Maybe that would do me some good.
When's the last time you punched somebody?
Oh, I don't know. It's got to be going on maybe 15 years.
Who was it?
Drunk person at Gus's.
Cool. Just a stranger?
Yeah, drunk person starting shit with me.
Should we punch a stranger soon?
I don't know. There is something about like, did you ever, maybe this is just the frustration of my life and growing up, but did you ever punch walls and stuff when you were a kid?
I don't think so, no.
I used to blow fucking holes in the walls all over my parents' house, and then in my apartments. I had some rage issues for a long time.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Yeah.
You would scare the fuck out of me if we got in a fight and you punched a wall. I would probably cry. I would do that. I swear. Because you're not like that. I'd be like, oh, shit. I would not like that.
I remember when my parents retired and moved out of our family house, and my mom realized that the reason that certain pictures were on the walls were because she had covered up the holes that I had punched in the walls.
Jeez. Was this before you died or after you died?
This is after and before, I guess. So right around that same period of time. Before and after.
Oh, hang on. He's biting on something. Hang on. What are you doing? No. You're a little trouble. What are you biting on? Oh, don't. Mark gave me a leaf blower, and it's like sitting in the dining room. He's just gnawing on the fucking leaf blower. Like, why? It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Trigger warning, though. I was just thinking about this while you went and talked with Toad. I've always assumed that when people punch walls and the floor and stuff like that, that it's actually self-harm, because your brain knows that you're not actually hurting the object. You're only going to hurt yourself. And so I've always seen like people punching walls and they say, oh, they're just kind of relieving stress. But I also think that they're also self-harming.
I guess, but it's almost like an energy thing. Like, I used to, like, throw shit when I was mad or, like, shove stuff or, like, throw remotes or throw my phone. And that wasn't, like, I don't know. It's just, like, a rage that needs to exit your body. I wouldn't say that I was trying to hurt anything or hurt myself. It was just like, ah! And then I was over.
Yeah, I love breaking glass things when I'm mad.
I know me and you have to go to a rage room.
Yeah.
I really want to do that.
Maybe I'll do that when I stay at your house.
No!
Toad and I will just rage room your house.
Just don't do it.
I'll tell him, go for it. Go for it. Jump on this lamp. Jump on this.
He's still over there biting. Can you stop?
Toad, can you hear me? Go crazy, Toad.
Yeah,
Toad,
he
go
can
crazy.
hear you. He can hear you.
Toad, go crazy. Go crazy.
What? Get your bone. Get your bone. He's insane. You know, I was thinking a couple days ago, I was looking at our Instagram from like this summer, and I know you're probably still grieving your mom, obviously, like, especially at the beginning of the summer, you still were and are, and I lost Bean and stuff, and so I was looking, we just got the fuck out, like, at any point. We did so much shit this summer, and I was looking at my Instagram, and I'm like, we had such a good summer, right?
Yeah, we're super good at masking our true emotions.
I know, seriously. I really got right in there and ignored everything we were feeling. I swear. I kind of forgot. And then I'm like, wait, we went to Wisconsin twice. I went to Vegas. We went to Ohio. We went to Saugatuck. I know, there were so many pictures. We went to Bray Road. We went to all the places in Chicago. And
yeah.
That was good. That was a good summer. We got to do that again.
King and queen of hiding our feelings.
I know. It worked.
Did it?
I think. I don't know. That and my antidepressants. I don't fucking know.
You know what we have to do this week, though?
What?
You work tomorrow?
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow? Do you want to do something with me for like a hot minute?
Probably.
I need to get a Christmas tree.
I know. I was thinking that. I was like, wait, he says he does it every year and he's not going to be able to get one. How do we get one?
We got to get one.
We got to put it on my car?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right, let's do it.
Okay, and I'll buy us food or something. Yeah, because the only way I can get you to do something I want is to bribe you.
That's not true. It's not. You always offer, but I don't.
What's in it for me?
I literally have never said that once in my life to you, ever. It's been a long-ass time since I went and got a real Christmas tree. Bubba's! Stop it! Stop! Oh my god. There's a roll, like my dad brought me over a roll of like that like green, what is it? Like plasticky fencing that you like unroll, and he's just dragging the roll around right now behind me.
What happened to the green plastic fencing I gave you?
It's still outside, but that one's like, is that plasticky or is it wiry?
It's plasticky.
Oh, well, I still have that too. My dad brought over more.
Good work on catching the cats.
I know. They disappeared. They were too old and they were like, see ya.
So we got to get a Christmas tree. We should do that tomorrow.
Yeah, we can go tomorrow. I guess I can put on makeup for the first time in 3 weeks.
You don't have to put makeup on. I'll give you one of my Halloween masks. You can just wear that around.
Can I be a werewolf?
Yeah.
Okay. Werewolf at the Christmas tree place. Even if I put makeup on tomorrow, can you bring that anyway?
Yes.
I want to do that. Let's just wear costumes tomorrow. I'll be a werewolf and you bring one too, and then we'll just show up at that. We'll probably that's like how you get arrested, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wear a werewolf mask and I'll wear an alien mask. And
we'll bring it and we'll get the tree as normal people, but we'll take pics with the masks on.
Okay.
Oh, I want to go to the tooth tree too.
Oh, Danhausen's tooth tree.
Yeah, it's in Northville.
Yeah.
Can we get a tree out that way and do both? Can we do it?
If you want to, whatever you want to do.
Okay, we'll find a tree place.
We'll do whatever you want as long as I don't have to stay at your house with Toad for 3 days.
Come on, that's not that bad. You can leave. I'm going to leave my car here. You can go back to your house if you want to. It's just like, for the most part, it would be good if you stayed here because I don't want him to think I abandoned him.
Do I have to fix your bathroom while I'm there?
You could. I swear to you, I was thinking that. I'm like, what if he spackled my or what, not spackle, plaster. It's such a disaster.
You know what? That would actually make me want to stay at your house more if I could tell you what you needed to buy. And while I was at your house, I could work on your bathroom the whole time.
Bro, that would be a dream. It
All right.
really
Well, tomorrow I have to come over then. Before we go to Northville, before we get the Christmas tree, I have to come over to your house and look at your bathroom and see what you need.
makes.
Then you can order the things that you need. And then if you leave next week, I'll stay at your house and I'll fix your bathroom and watch Toad.
That would be so sick. It really looks garbagey. I really feel like a garbage person when I go in my bathroom because it's like dilapidated.
Is it like one of those hoarders bathrooms where you're just pooping in a garbage bag and leaving them in your tub?
No. Just the corner of the ceiling is a little damaged from I don't know what.
Everything with like hoarding houses is fine by me until they get to the bathroom and they're like, the plumbing hasn't worked in 3 years. And then they go in the bathroom and for some reason they're still using the bathroom.
No.
But they're just like pooping in garbage bags and putting them in their bathtub.
You know what's funny? Like the last time I had somebody look at the ceiling, like I don't know if this happens to you, but like when you have a repair person over and they're like, you know, how long's it been like this? And they expect you to say like a month, and I'm like, 4.5 years. I'm like, I've been really on top of this. I don't feel like doing anything. Or I'll like make calls and get estimates and then I won't do anything.
Well, there's other things too, like, you know, I've got a chimney on the side of my house that's not really attached to anything anymore. And when I bought the house, I was like, oh, I have to pull that chimney down. And here I am 11 years later and I still haven't pulled the chimney down. Just because once I pull the chimney down, then it leads to a series of lemony-snicket unfortunate events. Like the chimney comes down, then I have to finish where the roof was at, where the chimney was at. Then I have to refinish I have to put siding on the side of the house where the chimney was at. Then I got to it leans into a whole thing. And you know what? It's not hurting anything right now.
Yeah, fuck it. I know, you know how I don't have wiper fluid in my car. I'm on this I've had my car for 2 years, over 2 years, almost 2 years. I don't fucking know. It's a 3-year lease, but I've had it for almost 2 years. Since I've driven it off the lot, the windshield wiper fluid doesn't work. It's either like the line or the reservoir that's busted. I've emailed the lady twice, and twice she said, go ahead and bring it up here. We'll fix it for free. Have I brought it there? No, I just throw bottled water on my fucking windshield out the window. Like an idiot, because I like halfway solve a problem and then I don't solve the problem.
Oh, I meant to ask you because it's getting colder now. Do you need rock salt?
Oh, yeah, probably for this one.
Yeah, because I've got a bunch in the garage.
I would love that. I put down more grip for him because he was sliding off the back step.
Yeah. But if you come over tomorrow to go Christmas tree shopping or whatever, I'll give you salt and you can look at those bird feeders.
You still have to get your lawnmower.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. We'll fix everything tomorrow.
Not everything, because like you just said, we'll do like 20% of it, and then the rest will have to wait.
And then we'll get Slurpees and candy.
Yeah.
We always have the best intentions, but we act like 7-year-olds. So, sorry, not sorry. The fights are coming to Columbus in March.
That doesn't interest me at all.
Okay, well, it interests me, and it's drivable. And the day after, it's the Oscars, so I might just like get a fancy hotel and sit in the hotel and watch the Oscars.
Maybe I'll go with you, and instead of going to the fights, I'll go do something in Columbus.
Yeah, and then we'll just have an Oscar party the next night and rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that. But if I need the hotel, you have to leave.
I would just get my own room.
Oh, okay. Sick. Okay. Yeah, it's March 26th.
Well, that's in March. Shit. We can talk about that for months before it actually happens.
And we have to go to Last Podcast on the Left that month.
Oh, yeah. Who did I owe verbs to?
2 spooky hoes.
2 spooky hoes are kookaburras. There's their bird.
Kookaburras.
Kookaburras. 2 spooky hoes. Your birds are kookaburras.
Kookaburras. What else did I have to tell you? Birds. Did you get... This is really boring. Never mind.
What was it?
I was going to ask you if your new city garbage can got there yet.
I did get my new city garbage can.
This is the action that we've been up to the last couple weeks.
It was very exciting to get my new city garbage can.
Bro, I like that garbage can because I usually put a bag out every week, and now I can just throw them all in there and put it out never.
And it keeps the critters from getting in there.
I know. The dog just farted really loud. It might be on here for sure. Stinky. Stinky. What else I have to tell you? What are you doing Tuesday? Well, he put the date today. You're doing Den of Geek Spider-Man show.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about Spider-Man and the multiverse, but I'm going to talk about like time slips and like multiversality and like paranormal phenomena and like science and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more followers on our Instagram too. Everybody go to @WUW. What's up, weirdo? WUW pod on Instagram and follow us because we post silly videos and photos and whatever the fuck. And our PO boxes in the stories. And you can DM us if you have a concern or a question. Maybe I'll answer it. Maybe I won't. But I answer like all of them pretty much.
Yes. And people should buy coffee from Old Town Roasting.
Yeah.
And they should get a sock dog or cat.
Sock dog. I know I have to post the contest, the sock dog light. Stacy's giving away a free sock dog that looks like your real dog.
Yeah.
So I have to post it. I was going to post it last night, but it was too late. And now it's too late again. So I'll do it tomorrow.
I think that's it. That's all of our ads. That's all of our exciting new garbage can content.
What else did we get? I feel like we got other stuff in the mail. Did we do anything? You did a podcast today.
I did a podcast with Brad and Tim, The Creaking Door. I did their Christmas episode.
I want to listen to that. And new season of Kindred Spirits is out December 18th on Discovery Plus.
Yep, and I am in the season finale.
You are, and I was there too in the background, but I will not be on the screen because nobody cares.
You know what we talked about for Christmas spookiness on Tim and Brad's podcast?
What?
I talked about the fact that if it were ever possible for little kids to manifest something into reality, Santa Claus is probably the best little egregore thought form possible because you got millions of kids all on one night thinking about Santa Claus.
Yeah. And people could watch the grossest, worst episode of Tales from the Crypt ever with that disgusting fucking Santa Claus.
Which one is that?
Oh, God. Where that guy, like, breaks out of jail and he gets in it. He's trying to get in that.
Oh, you're talking about the British Tales from the Crypt.
No.
Yeah.
It's a regular one. What is British Tales from the Crypt?
The one with Joan Collins?
No. The one with the blonde lady with the big mouth, and then he fucking walks down the stairs at the end with the little girl, and she starts screaming.
Yeah, that's British.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's literally not British, and it's not Joan Collins.
What are you talking about?
Literally people are screaming right now because they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, literally people are screaming because they know that what I'm talking about. I bet you that an American television show remade the British movie that I'm talking about.
It's not a movie, it's a Tales from the Crypt episode.
Okay, but the movie I'm talking about is called Tales from the Crypt.
You're a liar.
Oh my God. I'm done.
Hang on. What is it called?
Are you looking it up on your phone?
Yes, the episode is called, season 1, episode 2, and the episode is called And All Through the House. And it's so fucking scary and disgusting, and the Santa is so fucking disgusting.
Okay, well, what I'm talking about is the 1972 British film Tales from the Crypt, starring Joan Collins, and the episode is called And All Through the House.
What the fuck?
So there you go.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Why didn't I know that there were British Tales from the Crypt?
Oh my God, they're the fucking best.
But are they all the same episodes made British? This doesn't make any sense.
It's the best.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would you make a whole show with the same episodes and the same stories, but they're British? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, they make them American. The British ones were all first.
They were?
Yes.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
The Tales from the Crypt that I'm talking about from England is from 1972.
And were they movies or short, like, shows?
They were movies that each had, like, 6 stories in them.
Isn't that Tales from the Dark Side?
No, that's an American show. Oh, my God.
You're going to punch a wall?
I am going to punch a wall.
Whoa, why don't you show me this shit?
Why don't you come over? Why don't you let me come over when you're there instead of just watching your goddamn dog?
You're not supposed to yell at me. It's Christmas. going to. I need to fucking get some water and some snack treats.
All right.
Okay, let's go buy a fucking Christmas tree tomorrow with werewolf masks on.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, bye.